Good afternoon and welcome to the full return of Feature Friday. I need a proper intro for that really, it's a bit cheesy really. Welcome to the full return of Feature Friday. I am wearing the same stuff as yesterday just because it's comfy. This camera has 5% battery and I don't think it's going to last, which means that it's likely to cut out and then I'll have to do the rest of it later. So we're going to start. This is where you guys comment questions, I answer them, been funny answers, whatever. So we've got 3 questions today, 3 quite good questions. Some I've sort of thought of, some I haven't. The first question comes from Yellow Pages 2012, and he says, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know how much a woodchuck could work. There. Can I ask a question? You just did, and another just did. Do you like the Killers, the music band? There's a few songs that I like by them. I'm not really a fan of the Killers. I class them more as a poppy sort of band, and it's not really a band that I take too much sort of favour in. I mean, there's a few songs, like I said, that have come up in the past, like so there's a game like games like FIFA, football. They've had a few songs on there, certain songs you hear on the radio. There's a current song on the radio that's played quite a bit. I don't know what song it is by the Killers, but it sounds a bit like Rise Against, which I quite like. If anybody's heard it, I'm probably have to do a little bit of research on that. But there's 1 or 2 sort of Killer songs that I like. I'm not too favourable of the Killers. I think they're the American. I always thought they were British personally, but I think they're American. But that's all I can really say about the Killers. I can't say too much else. The next part of the question is, did you read this question? Just answered it, and I did read it out loud because you've just seen it. So thank you for that question from Yellow Pages 2012. The second question comes from RSN James. Could you talk about car insurance, how much you pay, etc., and how you manage looking he's looking to buy a car when he passes his test. Good luck passing your test. My car insurance, I've had my car for about 2 full years now. I've been paying insurance on it since I got it, so I think I got it in about April-ish, May, June-ish. I've had it for 2 years. I've been passed for about 1.5 years, and I started off I pay it monthly. I'm with Tesco's insurance. I decided to go with Tesco's straight away because I got 10% off online and 10% off for using a club card. I paid, for the first sort of year, I paid £260 a month. And then that was and then when I passed, I said that I passed, and they reduced it by about £10 to £250. So that was sort of the first year, £250 a month for a year. It works out that you're paying about £2,800, which for my car is quite a lot really. I know people can get it a lot cheaper. Obviously I have an MG ZR 1.4 Insurance Group 8, I think it is. It's got higher brake horsepower, it's classed as a sort of sports car as such, which means obviously the insurance is going to be a lot higher. For the second year I'm paying the similar amount. I thought it would come down a bit, which actually it hasn't, because I didn't get sort of the discounts again, so it's a similar price. But come this June I will be paying, I'm going to switch insurers, so it'll probably come to, I reckon I can get it down to about £120 a month. I reckon I can halve the insurance cost, which is quite good. How do I manage looking after it, or how do I manage the insurance thing? I work 35 hours a week. Basically I'm bringing about £900 a month, so I can pay my £250 insurance off easy. I pay like £120, £130 rent a month, or housekeeping to my parents, plus other things. I've got about £450, £500 a month going out, so still got about £400 a month spare, depending on how it goes. I also sell stuff on eBay. I do all sorts of things. I'm always looking to be like a little bit of money extra on the side. That's how I manage my finances. Not too deep because it's not really a personal thing that you talk about. So that's my car insurance. That's how I solve it. So looking to buy a car soon. My car was £1,500 when I bought it. It's quite cheap really. I had all the engine done. There's obviously been a few things that have had to be done. At the moment I've got a broken radiator, so tomorrow off to the scrapyard to get a new radiator, so I'll probably vlog that. So that's probably cost 40, 50 quid. I've had new bits and bobs put on here and there, new doors, whatever. So that's my car insurance. I thought my laptop's about to switch off. Surprised my camera's still going here. Hopefully this is actually recording. And we're on to the final question. Aris Nessie, glad to have this one back. I'm really happy to have Feature Friday back. It's about time really. I quite enjoy doing this. I love the interaction. And this Feature Friday that I posted 2 weeks ago got 7 thumbs up, which is quite good. So for this, if you're watching this already, so if I give it a thumbs up, which will encourage me to make more videos. If you already have any questions, comment below. This is final question from Iris Nessie. I know you prefer bands, but who is your favourite single pop singer? Now, As you know, I like rock and metal music. I am really into too much sort of poppy stuff. Pop singer. I don't really know what type of music you class as pop, but sort of through the years I've had quite a lot of favourites. Some of them are really daft. Like obviously when I was a lot younger I used to like Kylie Minogue. Can't Get Over My Head, Spinning Around, all them sorts of songs. I quite like Kylie as a singer. But sort of through the years I like Robbie Williams, to be fair. He's a pop singer. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head right now. So coming up to the present day, I'd probably say I know Michael Bublé does quite good singing. I quite like Michael Bublé singing. Some songs he sings are quite good. I quite enjoy it. But then if that's sort of a more, I call that proper singing. If you come into sort of pop music nowadays, I know Flow Rider's class is drum and bass. R&B, whatever you want to call it, rap. I like Flow Rider. I like sort of things like that. I won't listen to all the choice, but some songs I like. I associate sort of Fast and Furious things, just sort of things like that. I like pop music. David Guetta as such. I know they're not singers, but it's pop music. But probably singers, like vocal singers, probably Michael Bublé, Robbie Williams. Nothing really. I don't really listen to single pop singers. I wouldn't choose to listen to them, but if I hear them in the background, I'll listen to them, and I quite like them. So that's all the questions for today's Feature Friday. I don't know how this phone has kept recording it on 5% battery. Usually it runs out after about 2%. Usually runs out for 2% and then it dies. So this has been Feature Friday. This has been Feature, I think it's number 8 number 9. Tell me what you think. If you've got any more questions for next week, please post them. I love answering them. If I don't have any questions, I will answer them for 2 weeks' time. Thanks again for watching. I'm glad to be back with Feature Friday, and I'll see you in